Today we're doing a workout with dumbbells for our upper body. And if you're watching this in real time, then come join me January 2025 for my strong challenge in my unlimited community. It'll be 4 weeks of workouts using weights and Pilates and cardio and all the things that we need to stay strong in our aging bodies. So come check it out. The link to sign up is below. So let's start walking in place, and I'll tell you what you need for this upper body workout. You are gonna need 1 or 2 sets of dumbbells. So if you are on the very beginner side, then I would recommend a 5-pound set and then possibly an 8-pound set. And if you're a little more advanced or you've used weights regularly, maybe you have a 10-pound and 12 or 15. So you'll see I'm giving lots of options because you want to just listen to your body and where it is. There might be some moves you use a lighter set, some you use a heavier set. Basically, you want to be challenging yourself enough that you are fatigued at the end, but you want to have it be doable. So start wherever you need, and over time, you will increase that weight as you continue to be consistent with dumbbells. Using weights and dumbbells is one of the most important things that you can do, especially as women as we age. It helps with osteoporosis, it helps our muscle mass, and it helps so many things. So make sure you're doing some of these dumbbell workouts at least twice a week. Okay, so go ahead and grab a set of dumbbells. I'm gonna start with 10 here. That's gonna be kind of my starting point or my warm-up point. Again, if you're new to this, you might wanna start with 5s. All right, so let's stand with your feet hip distance apart with your toes facing forward. So this is gonna be a basic workout, meaning we're gonna go over the basics, some of the basic positions. But what's great is you just make this harder over time by adding more weight. It's always beneficial to come back to the basics. So we're gonna have our palms facing forward, and you're gonna bend your elbows and then straighten. So we're doing what's called a bicep curl. Your bicep is that muscle in your upper arm, and you should be able to feel it working right here. And again, if you don't feel it at all, that means your weights are too light, okay? It is so important to make sure that you're building this muscle mass. We start to lose muscle mass in our 30s, and you combat that by lifting weights. And you need it, again, to be challenging, okay? If you're starting with 3 pounds, that is great. Start wherever you need to, but don't stay there. Make sure you're doing this consistently enough that you're building that strength that you can go up in weight over time. Okay, one more. Nice job. Bring your arms down. And we're gonna go to another basic move, and we're gonna start to put all these together. We're gonna go to a shoulder press. So I am going to my 15s because this generally can be a heavier weight. So you're just gonna play with it and see. So now I want 1 foot forward and 1 foot back. It's what we call a tripod position. Your arms are gonna come up so your palms are facing forward. Press overhead and back down. And you can do these seated, okay? So let's say you're having some balance issues. Let's say you're recovering from an injury, or if you just don't want to put weight on your foot, or let's say you have some pelvic floor issues, go ahead and sit and do these in seated. And you want to make sure you're doing that nice exhale every time. We're working your deltoids, or right here at the top of the shoulders, still getting some biceps. Just imagine putting a suitcase in the bin of an airplane, or reaching overhead in your kitchen for a large pot you need to reach, or painting a room, any of those things. You want to be strong overhead. Nice job. Bring the weights back down. Okay, and we are now going to move on to a row. And this also, I'm just going to show you lots of options. So a row, we tend to be a little bit stronger even. So I'm going to go to my 20. So we're gonna have your right foot forward and your left foot back. And your option here is you can do this down on your knees, okay? This is a great place to be. Otherwise, you're here in this slight lunge position. You're hinging forward, and you're gonna pull the left elbow up and back down. So now we're working into kind of our shoulder blade area. These are your pull muscles. So in Unlimited, I have an entire workout called push-pull. It's one of our most popular workouts. And it's so important because this is how we use our arms. We're generally either pushing or pulling. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Other side. So we're just gonna go right to the other side. So when you're ready, I'm still leaning forward, I'm hinging. Pull the dumbbell up and down. And the reason I kind of want you to see how I use different weights is to encourage you to do the same thing. I think sometimes we put ourselves in a box and think, okay, I can only use that size weight. But you know what? You're using whatever you need. My left arm, after my surgeries and my mastectomy, my left arm is not the same as my right. Certain movements feel okay, some don't. So I adjust for where my body is that day. I'm gonna pick the weights that are doable, but challenging. Like this last rep is fatiguing, but it wouldn't have been with 10s for me. So you have to adjust. Nice job. Take a break. You need to adjust to make sure you're actually getting the benefits. If you're here doing the work, let's get the benefits, right? Okay. We're gonna go back to what we started with biceps, okay? Wherever you are, kind of your lighter set for today. We're gonna do another set. So toes again facing forward, palms forward, bend your elbows, and then straighten. But now I'm gonna change it, okay? So do that again, then lower, then turn your palms to face each other and bend and lower. Palms forward, bend, lower, palms in, bend, lower. So we're still working biceps, but we've added a component. It's called a hammer curl. From a physical therapy perspective, we're adding kind of this supination, pronation piece. You don't need to know what that means. Just know that it's good to work your muscles in different ways. Nice job. 2 more, okay? And I'm telling you, like 10s I can tell I couldn't go heavier here because, ooh, I'm struggling right there. Nice job. Take a rest. Okay, so we're gonna go back to shoulder press. So I'm back to my 15s. You might keep those. And this changes for me as I get fatigued. Like I'll have to start going lighter as I get tired, and that's great too. Okay, we're back to that tripod stance. 1 foot forward, 1 back. Bring your arms up. In this, I'm changing slightly too. So instead of palms forward, your palms are facing each other. You're going up and back down. So I don't know about you, but let's see. I have 2 kids, 11 and 7. We live on a little bit of property. We are always doing activities, housework, property work, things the kids need, hanging things. And throughout the day, it's like the most random things I get asked to help with. But I am constantly thankful that I work my muscles in this way. Because again, I'm holding things overhead, I'm pulling things down, I'm holding things up and climbing ladders as my husband hammers things. I'm weeding the property. So all of these motions make the rest of our life more doable, safer, more vibrant. We're able to do those things we want to do. Nice job. Bring it back down. Okay, we're going back to a row. I'm showing you kind of variations on each of these. So I'm going back to my 20. And I'm going to show you one optional variation here. So this is where we're gonna lean forward, right? You're maybe down on your knees, right here. Okay, maybe you're here. Maybe you can add a little knee bend in the back and row as you pull up. Okay, so that's just, again, kind of an advanced variation that adds some balance, that adds a little bit of leg work. because our body really is all connected. 3 more. And 2. 1. Nice job. We have another side to do. Always another side to do. Stay even. So when you're ready, you're finding the variation that's right for you. And consistency is key. If you want to build strength in your arms, you do this workout or another dumbbell workout for your arms a few times a week, and you just stick with it. Stick with it for a month. You can even do the same workout over and over again. Feel how that strength improves, how your confidence improves. Then start to add more. Last 2. And you can hear my breathing. That's where I want you to be. It should be challenging. Nice job. Stand back up. I'm gonna put that weight down. Come back to the center of your mat. Bring your arms up and reach over to your left. When you're ready, we'll reach to the other side. So in that short amount of time, you just worked your biceps, your shoulders, and your upper back. That is a great, well-rounded workout in a short amount of time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Nice job. So again, stay consistent, stick with it. Add weights as you're able to. Believe in your strength, and I'll see you on your mat soon.